GTA 5 released almost 12 years ago for the PlayStation 3, and in that time, gaming has changed a lot. 2 entire console generations have passed, and Rockstar Games have grown massively, and it's obvious that GTA 6 Trailer 2 is proof of this because it looks amazing. Aside from the jaw-dropping visuals, GTA 6's gameplay will undoubtedly be the best in Rockstar's history. In this video, I'm going to cover some features, mechanics, and open-world activities that you might have missed, which show just how special GTA 6 is going to be. The first part of this video will cover some confirmed gameplay mechanics and features, and in the second part of this video I will talk about the map and what we've seen from it so far. Okay, enough of the intro. The first thing that I want to talk about is just the number of different sports and activities which are confirmed on Rockstar's website. For example, in this screenshot we can see Jason on a boat fishing. Given that this mechanic was in Red Dead Redemption 2, I think many players, including myself, expected this to return in GTA 6, simply because of the amount of water that Leonida has. It would be a waste if we had all these different boats and all these different bodies of water and nothing to fish with. In this other screenshot, we can see a basketball court with people playing on it. If you weren't already aware, basketball was a cut feature in GTA 5, and of course was also in GTA San Andreas. So seeing it returned here in GTA 6 is amazing, and I can't wait to see what other team sports are included in the game. Moving on, we can also see that mini golf is confirmed. Golf was in GTA 5, but mini golf is something entirely new to the franchise. Another brand new activity is pool. In this screenshot, we can see Jason and Kyle Hampton playing together at some sort of bar. Overall, these new sports are very exciting, and it proves that the open world in GTA 6 is going to be simply outstanding, with so many different things to do and so many different activities to engage in. Next up, I want to talk about Lucia's fighting skills. Her character bio tells us that she's a skilled fighter, as her father taught her from a young age. As I'm sure we've all seen by now, Manny L. Perez is of course Lucia's actress, and she comes from a martial arts background. She's very skilled and a very good fighter. I think that Rockstar are going to utilize this in GTA 6, because of course, she's not just the voice of Lucia, she's also the motion capture. I can see them implementing this into her story. Therefore, I think Lucia is going to have some insane fighting moves. It wouldn't surprise me if the melee combat is going to include martial arts, such as Kung Fu and Jiu-Jitsu. I think this would be a major step up from GTA 5, as the melee combat in that game isn't that great. Up next, I have to talk about the insane amount of character customization on display. In both the trailer and the screenshots, we can see Jason and Lucia wearing a variety of different outfits and accessories. GTA 5 had pretty good customization, but definitely not to this level. As well as their different clothing, Jason and Lucia both feature a variety of different hairstyles. What's particularly interesting to me is Jason's beard, as we can see it in a variety of different stages. This makes me wonder whether the hair growth mechanic from Red Dead Redemption 2 is making a return. Personally, I would love this, as it adds a layer of realism to the game. I mentioned before that Jason and Lucia can be seen wearing a variety of different accessories. However, I think one of these has more to it. In both the trailer and in the screenshots, we can see Jason and Lucia wearing AirPods. Now, I personally can't see these being in the game if they have no use to them. I think what's likely is that there's going to be some sort of music app. This would in theory allow us to listen to the radio stations anywhere we'd like to. I think that this feature would be amazing, as it gives us a reason to explore the world not just in a car. Could you imagine being able to walk around Vice City while listening to music, in a way that doesn't break immersion by opening Spotify on your console? Hunting is also seemingly making a return in GTA 6. This feature was in GTA 5, but it wasn't that fleshed out, and there were only like deer and a couple other animals, so it's pretty pointless. In Red Dead Redemption 2, this was obviously expanded on a lot, and it looks like GTA 6 is going to be similar. On Rockstar's website, they describe hunting as being an activity at Mount Calaga. I think I've said that right, I have no idea. Anyway, it makes sense that hunting's returning due to the amount of animals that we can see in both the trailer and the screenshots. If it's as in-depth as Red Dead Redemption 2, this is going to be insane. It would be a great way to pass the time and a great way to explore the wildlife and the variety of different environments in the game. Also included in the Mount Calaga screenshots is kayaking. The kayak is a new vehicle that we've never seen in GTA before. I can already imagine how cool it's going to be just being able to kayak down these different rivers. Also at Mount Calaga is dirt bike racing. This is insane, it just keeps on going. Anyway, in this screenshot, we can see a number of bikes seemingly having a race. The mud in this screenshot just looks incredible, and it truly shows how far graphically this franchise has come. For the second part of this video, I want to talk about the world of GTA 6. The map so far looks to be incredible, full of diverse locations and incredible looking environments. However, I want to talk about the way in which the world is going to be used in the gameplay. In my opinion, the part of the map that stands out the most compared to GTA 5 is the amount of interiors. There looks to be a ridiculous amount of them. To gas stations, to stores, to diners, it just looks like there's going to be so many different places to explore and immerse ourselves into. This mainly excites me because I feel like a big issue with GTA 5 was the lack of interiors, so it's great that Rockstar are fixing this and finding new ways to incorporate them. As well as the interiors, the map just looks to be so diverse. Again, a huge part of GTA 5's map was that the only place to really do anything was in Los Santos, and this doesn't look to be the same way. There looks to be so many different things to do up in Mount Calaga, in Port Gellhorn, in Ambrosia, in Vice City. It just all looks great, and it looks like there's going to be so many different places for us to explore and sink our teeth into. Something that I haven't touched upon yet is the underwater life. GTA 5 had pretty impressive underwater environments for its time, but GTA 6 looks to be taking it to a whole different level. An interesting location that I'd like to explore is the prison. With Lucia going to jail, I think it'd be very interesting if a few missions took place there. Could you imagine how cool it would be to have the melee combat tutorial inside of jail? I honestly can't think of a better place to have that. This last map location that I want to talk about is a very interesting one. I have a theory that we might see Liberty City in the game. Now I know what you're probably thinking, that's crazy, this game is set in Leonida, why would Liberty City be in it? Stay with me, it's not as crazy as it might sound. In Lucia's bio, it mentions that she comes from Liberty City, and also in the trailer there are a few cars with Liberty City license plates on them. So my theory is that what if at some point in the game we get a flashback to her life in Liberty City? We could see her parents who trained her how to fight, and her mother who set up her goals and aspirations. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting a full-on open world, but I do think it's very possible that a small part of Liberty City is rebuilt for this game, just to have some mission in it where we drive from one place to the other and get up to no goods. So yeah, I know the theory sounds kind of crazy, but I really do think it's possible. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, because I don't think it's that crazy. Overall, GTA 6 is undoubtedly going to be the most revolutionary game Rockstar gamers ever made. It will surpass Red Dead 2, GTA 5, GTA 4, and anything else they've ever produced. That's not to say there might not be some flaws, it's not going to be perfect, nothing ever is. But I think what we've seen so far is extremely promising, and I'm very hopeful that the game that we get next year is absolutely phenomenal. The open world activities, the missions, the characters, everything we've seen so far just seems amazing to me, and I can't wait to jump into it next year. Anyway, that's about all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Thank you so much for all the support on my Twitter, it's been going crazy recently and I really do appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to subscribe for future GTA 6 videos because trust me, this is going to be a long road and it's going to be a very good one. I just hope the Rockstar don't go silent for the rest of the year. I know they give us a lot of information, but I really hope that within the next maybe couple months we get Trailer 3, and then pre-orders and more screenshots and blog posts and everything else that we could possibly want. Although knowing Rockstar up to this point, it wouldn't surprise me if they do stay silent for the next year, maybe a little bit less, but you know, you can't predict them these days. Anyway, I'll stop yapping now. Thank you so much for watching. Go and follow my Twitter, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be in the next few days, so stay tuned. Goodbye.